Do you have someone that just recently fell in love with Stadia? Or you're eyeballing the platform because you know it'll be a perfect gift for that significant other? Well, here are the top 5 things to get Stadia related for that special person. See the best Stadia gifts to give this holiday season. Let's get into it.
Stay sick cause I follow my gut. They say I was pushing my luck. I'ma push me a matte all black truck. Oh, I'm not sorry.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What is up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another episode of the Stadia Dosage. Do me a huge favor before we get into this one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy is dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the reason, and y'all know the slogan. I am not too proud to ask. Let's get into it. All right. So, a lot of people ask MM2K, do games really look good on Stadia? And I wanted to put this video up here to show you absolutely yes. So this is actually snippets from a live play session that I had that is going to go, the full video will be available rather later today at the time of this recording around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Christmas Eve. Okay. And you guys should be able to enjoy it in totality 6 p.m. on the Stadia Dosage Game Streams channel. Definitely check it out. It's not one that you're going to want to miss, okay? And it's just highlights again how well the platform works, how great everything is, and why it should be within heavy consideration, or you shouldn't be too much on the fence about, oh, should I get Stadia, should I not get Stadia? You got halfway decent internet. I recommend personally something 100 and above if you have a family, but 50 up and 50 down as far as your speed will do. I started off with that, but it's better to have, I want to say 100 up and down and higher, in case you have a family that has a bunch of stuff that they want to run as well. With that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, so I wanted to create this as a quick guide for those of you that are last minute shoppers like me. I still got a couple of important gifts to pick up for people that I don't know what I'm going to get for them, but we're going to figure it out. But anyway, this is a great guide to show you what you should pick up Stadia related in case you have some questions. Now, first and foremost, and you gotta take this with a grain of salt. This isn't just for Christmas. This is for the holiday seasons too. We know some people celebrate Christmas early or give gifts early. Some people give them later. Some people wait till New Year's. You know, so this is just gift giving during the holidays all together with the focus of Christmas in mind. So these are some gifts in most cases that you can give readily because again, you don't need expensive hardware. You don't need to scrape up all the pennies from under the couch and sell some blood plasma in order to get the quote-unquote most expensive parts of Stadia. Now, what would that be? Well, let's get right into it. The Stadia Premier Bundle. Right now, if you want to play Stadia on your TV, you need the Stadia app loaded on a Chromecast Ultra. Now, you can sideload it on the Sabrina, the newest Chromecast, but it's not officially supported there. So I don't want to go too far off the reservation. I'm talking about official support. If you want to get the officially supported hardware so you can play Stadia on your TV, the way to do that is through the Chromecast Ultra. And you can purchase the Chromecast Ultra in only 2 places. You can get it online through the Google Store, or you can go into Best Buy. Now here's the thing. As in relation to Best Buy, they are not going to restock in Stadia Premier bundles until December 31st in most cases. So if you run across the store that's within your vicinity that has one, you better hurry up and get one. That's the quickest way you're gonna get it, is go to a brick and mortar Best Buy store if you have one in your area and see if there's one there. But they're sold out in a lot of places. I can't find one within 120 miles of my residency. So, you know, good luck with that if you can find one there, or you can order it But hurry up and do so, or get express shipping. You can go online and do so and get one before the new year if you're just looking for a quote-unquote holiday gift. That'll run you in the States around $99. There are some sales going on in some cases on controllers and things like that. You might have a coupon or anything like that, but the suggested retail is $99 for the Stadia Premier Bundle. Again, that allows you to play Stadia on your TV. Okay, that's number 5. Number 4, Doom Eternal. This is a hell of a game that plays pretty much well on everything in a toaster, including your toaster. But it plays well, and it is highly convenient in where you can take it with you on Google Stadia. Now, pretty much everywhere, it's a 4K 60. On consoles and on Stadia, on the high-end consoles and on Stadia, it's an upscaled 4K, meaning its base gameplay is 1800p, and it's upscaled using AI, machine learning, or whatever tactics are being used by whatever platform to get this up to 4K display resolution. But it's a flat 60 on the platform. It runs wonderful. One of the best running games of not only this generation, but of this year. You're gonna get with Doom Eternal. It's a great, fantastic game, and it's one that I rarely find anybody not liking it that get their hands on it. So go ahead and tackle the demons from hell with the Doom Eternal, one of the best games you can get, not only of this year, but I put it on the top 10 for the generation. All right, number 3 is the best game, I feel, on the platform as far as just overall performance, overall looks, and just everything about the game is just fantastic. Support, the best long-term support, that is The Division 2. Okay, The Division 2 is a hell of a game. One of my favorite games of the generation, top 3, period. I love this game. The New York expansion makes it even better. And again, like I said, it really shows you the capabilities of Stadia when you play this game on the platform. Digital Foundry said it themselves. And Digital Foundry hasn't been known earlier on to be of the biggest fans of Stadia. But they said it themselves, the way that the Division 2 plays on Stadia, they wish that all the consoles had a method of having such great resolution and frames. They had a mode that matched the mode that you're playing on Stadia. Stadia is an upscale 4K. It's a weird resolution, like an 1836p or something like that. But again, the AI machine learning makes it look great and fantastic. And it's a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. Again, it is the apex of what you're going to get out of Google Stadia. All right. Number 2 is Ubisoft Plus. Now, hold on. Before we go too deep into this one, I do want to put out a disclaimer. The reason why I put Ubisoft Plus out there is that Ubisoft Plus is a subscription service similar to Game Pass, but it's full of Ubisoft games. I think there's a few exceptions, but the overwhelming majority, if not all, are Ubisoft games. And the base model of this subscription service is on PC. However, if you sign up for the base subscription, you can play it for free now during its beta phase on cloud services, which include Stadia. Okay, you can link your Stadia account to your Ubisoft Plus account, subscription account, and you can play all of the Ubisoft games that are available on Stadia at no additional charge. Here's the kicker. Right now, while it's in beta, during the holidays, it's only available in the US. So if you're able to play this, if you are in the US and you're able to play this, I highly recommend it because you got some top-notch games. You have the aforementioned Division 2, you got Immortals Phoenix Rising, Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and a bunch of other stuff. Far Cry 5, all the games, I think there's a total of 18 at the time of this recording that are on Google Stadia. You get access to all those at no additional cost, and the library is going to keep growing. When Far Cry 6 drops, that'll be there. Contagion, I believe it is, and so on and so on and so on. When Rainbow Six Siege comes, the list just goes on and on. So I really think that Ubisoft games are of the most anticipated and the most wanted games this holiday season. It's going to spill over into 2021 that way, I think, in a lot of regards. So no better gift you can give, as long as you are in the United States. I think there's no better gift you can give related to Stadia other than Ubisoft Plus and our number one selection. You should have guessed it by now. It's been on the damn screen the whole video. It is, yes, Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I know that this game is mired in controversy. I know people are like, oh no, MF2K, no. Cyberpunk 2077 is this and that. Is this and that everywhere else. But as you can see, it's a hell of an experience, smooth experience at that, pretty looking experience at that, on a $0 to $100 platform. When I say zero, I mean if you're not too tickled about having to play this on your TV, you can play this on your PC, your laptop, your Android device, and your iOS device. This footage you're seeing right here is coming from my desktop. That's where I play 99% of the time. I play Stadia on a web browser, on a Chrome web browser at that. So you can't beat that with a stick. And there's no other way. Say you got a child, after you turn off all of the nudity and stuff that's in the game. But say you have a child that's being bullied in school. There's no other gift to that child or that person to give them the best way, as far as I'm concerned, to play Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, I rank it above PCs because in order to play this game in PC, you gotta have the most expensive rig out there in the world. You gotta build a rocket ship for all that PC goodness. Here you still get a great looking, great performing experience without having to pay all that money. And there's no better way for your child to go back to school. Listen to all his friends complain, oh, Cyberpunk 2077 sucked on my PlayStation 4, my Xbox One, yeah. Your child could just pull out footage, stuff that they've uploaded to YouTube. Oh, Dad, I've played this game with no problems. Sorry to be you, sucker. But again, that's dependent upon your decisions as a parent, because there's a lot of adult themed stuff in this game, and you would have to make sure that you would turn it all off for your child. We just added that part in for satire. We don't recommend, unless you know what you're doing and you know how to set functions in a game and set options. You know how to V-chip these games. We don't recommend this for children. So I just want to put that out there. I thought it was, interesting for someone. Someone that's getting picked on. You can pick. You can get your rocks off by making fun of those that can't play Cyberpunk 2077 because they were too diehard to get it on Stadia. And with that said, that is it. That is our holiday selection, our top 5. Again, Stadia Premier Bundle, Doom Eternal, The Division 2, Ubisoft Plus if you are in the continental US, and Cyberpunk 2077. And with that said, that is it from your boy. Hey, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, here's what I think. But if you did like this, check out the links below to follow us. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. And we got a tasty tidbit for y'all. The SSC Podcast, our weekly podcast on all things Stadia, is now available on Spotify, and it's soon coming to iTunes. So stay tuned for that. And we got some news about SML as well soon, so just stay tuned. With that said, love you all. Have a great holiday. You have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.